Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at a brand new launch from indie brand. This is the Makeup Menagerie Cosmetics. Wait, they used to be called Makeup Monsters. Now they just called Menagerie Cosmetics. I just combined both names. Anyways, they are just called the Menagerie Cosmetics, and they have two eyeshadow palettes. Both were actually quite a hit, I would say. I mean, especially the Dragon Child and wait, they only have two. The Dragon Child got really popular. Then the Feral palette also is a very, very pretty palette. But this is the first time they're introducing eyeshadow singles. I think there are many shadows. I think at least 20 eyeshadow singles. There are a lot of eyeshadows. I'm so sorry, I don't know how many mattes and how many metallics, but I got a lot of metallics and just one matte shadow. So I thought I'll come on here and show you guys swatches and how everything looks, etc, etc. So let's get started, you guys. Each of this retails for, I think the metallics are $4, and then the mattes are $5, or the metallics are $5 and the mattes are $4. I'm not so sure, but definitely $4 or $5. It's either $4 or $5, not more than $5, and you get 2 grams of product, which is a solid amount of product. You get a lot, absolutely. So, and $4 or $5 is on par with ColourPop's Super Shock eyeshadows, and also the pressed powder eyeshadows are also, I think, with the packaging it's $5 and just the pan itself is $4. So these are very, very good, you guys. The metallics especially. I have bought only one matte, just one matte. This was the only color that I felt truly stood out, so I got that, but the rest are all metallic. So let's just go ahead and swatch all of them. This is Pack Leader. This is a duochrome. There are tons of duochrome in their collection, the metallic side, lots and lots of duochromes, and all of the metallics that I bought, they're all ultra foiled, with just except one. This one is metallic, but it's not like extremely foiled as the rest. But let me just show it to you. This is Pack Leader, which is in the Feral palette, and that is, you can see the duochrome. Whoa, just intense duochrome, and look at that. It's really, really metallic and like almost glossy finish. It's very, very pretty. That's Pack Leader. It's like a reddish pink with a gold shift. And then this is Plume, which is actually lighter than this, but it's warm. It's like pinkish coral to gold shift. I don't know if you can see the pinkish coral there, the gold. This again has that very glossy look. It's very, very pretty. Plume. Then another color that's very similar to Plume is WOLFLING, which is present in the Feral palette as well. Now I have to say, the Feral palette that I received, the shade WOLFLING was just so bad. I did not like it at all. It was a very pretty color, but it just was dry and crumbly and just not good. This one is stunning. In fact, this is very similar to all the swatches of the WOLFLING shade that I saw online from the Feral palette itself. That is even before these singles were released. Though the WOLFLING that I saw online was so good, so foiled, but the one I received, I think I have it right. Oh yeah, I have the Feral palette with me. Hang on. This is WOLFLING, the Feral palette, and that is so, just look at how dry that is. You don't even see any shine. There is no shine in it, and look at how terrible that looks. This is the WOLFLING single, and this is the WOLFLING in the palette. This is one inconsistency that I noticed with Menagerie Cosmetics. Also, this HUECHERA shade, a lot of people who received the Feral palette did not like the shade. I mean, everyone loved the color, but the consistency was just not good. They said it was it was incredibly difficult to pick up the product and apply it on the eyes, but mine that came in the palette was just phenomenal. It was stunning. So I feel there's a little bit of inconsistency, probably because it's as a smaller company, there's inconsistency. The one in the palette was just terrible, just awful. The one in the singles is fantastic. I'm very happy that I bought it. Hang on, I'm just swatching and randomly putting the shades, so I'm not even sure which ones I've swatched. So yeah, that's WOLFLING. So the difference between PLUME and WOLFLING is the pink in WOLFLING is very cool tone, and it's like a very brighter pink, and the shift is gold. Both PLUME and WOLFLING both have the gold shift, and a pack leader, all three have that gold shift. But PLUME is more warmer, it's like a coral to gold, and this is like a hot pink to gold. Let's see this shade, which is Croc. It's a beautiful, like a swampy green. This again, the pigmentation is very good, but it's more of a, I wouldn't say soft shimmer, but it's, yeah, I guess it's more of your regular shimmery shade. I wouldn't say, it's not a very it's not a foil shade. Out of all the shades that I bought, this was the only one which is not very foiled. I don't know if that's an inconsistency, or maybe that's how the shade was designed. I don't know, no idea. And then let's look at, now that we're looking at greens, let's look at another green. This is Caterpillar. This is a very pretty green, but this has a lot of silver shimmers in it. So not my favorite kind of combo. Any kind of color with silver shimmers is not my favorite personally. So yeah, this is Caterpillar, which is more of a lighter and brighter green than Croc, but it has silver shimmers in it. And then the other green that I have is HUECHERA. This is the shade which is in the Feral palette, and both are really good. The one in the palette and the one that I got. This is a darker green than Caterpillar, so darker and richer, but with gold shimmers. This is fantastic, but I'm not, this is just like a personal preference that the silver shimmer is not my favorite. And then what else? There's this shade Glacier. I expect it to be a little bit darker and richer. It is a darker, richer color, but again, it has that silver shimmer in it. This is the shade I have in the inner corner, just right there. Again, it has that silver shimmer, just like Caterpillar. So it kind of looks more icy. So that is Glacia. I'm sure it'll look more darker if you have lighter skin. Then another color which has silver shimmers is Torrent. Torrent is a deep blue color. Again, the base color is really dark, so it doesn't look that ashy on me. All three base colors, Caterpillar, Glacia, and Torrent, the base colors are pretty dark, so the shimmers make it kind of look very, I don't know, not my favorite. Silver shimmers are not my favorite. So that is Torrent. I think we are finished with that. Oh, I still have 5 more to show you guys. I did buy a lot. Then this is Lily, which is just a hot pink color. It's very beautiful and very intense foiled. Look at that. It's just, the pigmentation is so fluid and so beautiful. This is not a duochrome. This is just your regular hot pink color, but it's very pretty. I'm very happy with the shades. That is Lily. Let's continue the other arm. And then this is Starling. It's a very pretty shade, you guys. This again has kind of a grayish tone, but it's a pink to purple shift, but it has this gray tone and very, very intense. Very intense, has that glossy finish. Look at how foiled and just like, it's stunning. Just look at that finish. It just plays tricks on your eyes. That is Starling. And this is Canary or Canary, I don't know how to say that. It's spelled C-A-N-A-R-Y. Again, a metallic. This is like a very pale gold, but when you shear it out, it just looks pink. So this is again a duochrome. This is the shade I have in the inner 1/3 of my eyelid. So that is Canary. Canary, I don't know. Again, very intense and very foil, duochrome. And then this is the last metallic that I picked up. It's Koi. Look at that, how shiny that is. I expected, I know it looks so orange, I expected it to be even more orange, but I don't know. This is the shade I have in the 2/3 of my eyelid, just from here to the end. It looks kind of bronze. Sure, you can see the orange in it, but I don't know, I expected it to be more orange. It's like a antique orangey bronze, like a coppery bronze. It's a pretty, it's definitely a unique color, but I don't know, I wanted it to be even more orange, but yeah. It's so shiny and so pretty. And then this is the final shade, which is EEL-LECTRIC. This is the shade I have in the just above the crease as a transition color, that greenish. It kind of looks like a greenish mustard, but it's just so electric. I have to say I'm a little, I wish it were a little bit more pigmented. It kind of shears out. Maybe it's just on my skin tone, it doesn't show up that prominently, but I had to build this color up a lot. It blends well. There's no problem with how it blends or anything, but it's just probably because it's that neon color. It's not that, like, you know, it's not like a one swipe or one layer pigmentation. I'm talking about with a primer on. Now I like another color. This is from Inglot. Sure, both are not the same. Both are not the same at all, but I don't know. This is the closest thing I have. This is Inglot 288. This is like a apple green. I don't know. They kind of look similar to me. This has a little bit more yellow. Probably that's why it looks like kind of a mustard. This mustard green look is after several layers of building up. So I'm not like over the moon about their matte, but I just bought one. But I do like their mattes that are in the palettes, you know, all of the darker mattes in the palettes. I do like them very much, but I think it's just the color, maybe, I don't know. I just bought one from their singles, but all in all, I'm over the moon about the metallics, you guys. They are so good. Definitely, absolutely give this brand a try. They are, I feel, definitely worth trying. You get 2 grams of product, $4 or $5, I'm not sure, but it's such a good price, and you get so much quantity. And just look at how metallic these are. Just the duochrome is intense and it's really metallic, and just look at that, it's beautiful. Absolutely love them. They have a good variety of colors too. I absolutely double thumbs up for this brand, and if they release more singles, I will absolutely definitely buy them and try them out. So this is just pretty much like a swatch video. There's nothing much to tell. They're kind of on the denser side, but they're not very stiffly packed, and they're not very flaky or anything. You can definitely pick it up with a brush. With the brush, you would probably have to layer it once or twice on your eyes. With your finger, just you could see how it is pigmented, and my arms do not have any primer, not even moisturized. Just these are swatches on dry skin. You could see how like a not that good eyeshadow, just there's no pigmentation. It's just gone. This is the WOLFLING shadow from the Feral palette that is it just disappeared. Do you see? I don't have any primer or anything. So anyways, all in all, 2 thumbs up for this brand and the singles that I bought, metallics that is. Absolutely encourage you guys to buy it. And yeah, I think that is it. We have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much if you stayed till this end and watched this video. What else? I think that's it. I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.